Tales for Dark Nights. .5 Written by Nico Curie. Narrated and produced by Jonathan Jones. You are driving on the highway at night. You see a hitchhiker and decide to stop. The young man greets you nervously and asks for a ride to a nearby city. He seems troubled and looks like he hasn't slept for weeks. You try to start up a conversation and he replies politely, but makes it clear he doesn't want to talk. You give up and just drive. At the city, you stop to a street corner and he just jumps out of the car. I have no money, but... He takes off a necklace you hadn't noticed before. I am number 5. He hands you the necklace. It looks old, like one of those Victorian pendants with the silhouette image on the middle, exempt from the fact that the silhouette seems to have been scraped off. You look up and see the young man running off. You shrug at this. Just some crackhead you probably shouldn't have let in the car. You forget about it. Life goes on. You could never really pinpoint where it all started. You lose your belongings and find them in places they have no reason to be in. Some strange girl you've never seen before stares at you in the bus all morning. A feeling of dread fills you, but you can never quite spot what it's about. You find a black spot high on the wall in your kitchen. Your friends have started to be more quiet around you. Your sleep is disturbed. You wake up in the middle of the night, terrified for no reason. Crows have started to gather around your home, your workplace. You see them everywhere. They don't caw or fly around. They just sit there, staring down at you. There are long black hairs in the shower floor. You live alone and have always had short hair. One day, when you come home, a mirror in your house has cracked, hanging on the wall as it always has, where nothing could possibly have hit it. Something in your apartment smells strange, but you can't put your fingers on it. Your mother calls you and asks you if you're all right. You want to tell someone about all of this, but decide not to. It would be ridiculous. You hang up without saying anything. You look up. You hadn't noticed it had gotten dark outside. Your kitchen smells unsettling, and you realize the dark spot has grown darker and bigger. You hear a strange, faint noise, a half of a whisper. You shrug it off and keep studying the spot. You make a mental note to look up some kind of company which deals with that sort of thing. The silhouette necklace on your neck starts to itch. You take it off and put it down somewhere, only to find it around your neck again. Your mind is just playing tricks on you. You were just thinking about taking the necklace off, and then forgot to do it. You take it off again. There are long black hairs in your sink. You go on long walks, walking circles around the few blocks in your neighborhood you've learned to know. The black spot on the kitchen wall has started to grow, and the stench it makes seems to spoil all the food in the room. You never seem to remember to call somebody to look at it. You start to keep your foodstuffs in the bedroom. You sometimes hear little, silent, incomprehensible whispers. Everyone passing you by seems to act strange. They don't look you in the eye. You never see children anywhere anymore, although you think you saw that girl again. Besides the crows, There are no birds. A car brushes by you and crashes into a tree. Nobody else seems to notice. You look inside and there's nobody there. The car is empty. When you pass the place again, the car is gone. You suddenly recall it was your car, the exact same model, same color, with the same stain on the seat that would never wash out.
Same color. Same color.
The crows always seem to creep closer, and their silence seems to mock you when you try to shoo them away. You don't see anyone anymore. It's been weeks since you last answered the phone. It rings less and less. The flat smells horrid and rotten. It smells like death. The black stain on the kitchen wall has taken the shape of a handprint. It's too small to be yours. You take the necklace off. You've stopped pretending everything's all right. You've stopped pretending everything must have had a logical explanation. The whispers become clearer.
You know what you have to do. Find him.
You wake up with weird scars on your body.
Number 6.
They look like human bite marks.
Number 6.
It's been a while since you've last tried to reason. You never go into the kitchen anymore. The stench reaches out halfway through the apartment. You find black hairs everywhere. You don't leave the house. Perhaps you'll get used to this. You wake up to loud whispers.
6. You are number 6.
They're starting to form words, even short sentences. They talk about you.
Number 6.
It's dark. You don't dare open your eyes.
You will see.
The smell is there, not overwhelming, but strong enough to notice. There's a sound coming from the other end of the apartment, a heavy piece of furniture being pushed across the floor. You lay there, with your eyes shut tight. Hours pass. Nothing happens. The lack of sleep has narrowed your brain functions, but somehow you manage to think one thing straight. Yes, of course. You get up, put your shoes on, and wander off to the city. You walk all the way to the highway. You are going hitchhiking. A car picks you up, and the driver seems unnerved by you, but for some reason lets you in anyway. He asks for your name. You fight off the urge to laugh out loud. I am number 6.